Stop for a second. This might be the most uncomfortable thing you hear today. But if you listen carefully, it might save you years of your life. The truth is simple and brutal. 95% of boys who start self-improvement always fail, not loudly, not publicly. They fail quietly, while telling themselves they're working on it. And if you're not careful, you might fail too. Most boys don't start self-improvement because they want discipline or growth. They start because they feel ignored, insecure, rejected, or behind in life. They see confident men, successful people, respected personalities, and they think self-improvement is the shortcut to become admired. But self-improvement was never meant to impress others. It was meant to build inner strength. That misunderstanding destroys most people before they even begin. Let's be honest. Most boys are not practicing self-improvement. They are consuming it. Motivational videos, podcasts, Instagram reels, quotes that sound deep but change nothing. They feel inspired for a few minutes, maybe even hours, and then return to the same habits. Watching discipline feels productive, but it isn't discipline. Listening to advice feels smart, but it isn't action. Self-improvement is uncomfortable. Content consumption is comfortable. That's why most boys stay stuck while thinking they're progressing. They confuse information with transformation. Another reason most boys fail is because they chase motivation instead of discipline. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is logical. Motivation depends on how you feel. Discipline depends on who you decide to be. Most boys wait until they feel ready, until they feel confident, until they feel inspired. But real growth starts when you move without feeling ready. Your goals don't care about your mood. Life doesn't pause because you're tired. Progress doesn't wait for confidence. The boys who succeed aren't more motivated. They're more disciplined, and discipline is boring. That's why most quit. Another silent killer is trying to change everything at once. Wake up early, gym daily, cold showers, read books. No junk food, no social media, no bad habits. It looks impressive on paper, but it's unrealistic. Most boys overload themselves with rules they can't maintain. They try to become a completely new person overnight. Then they miss one habit. They feel guilty. They feel like a failure. And they quit everything. Real self-improvement is slow. It's quiet. It's repetitive. It's boring. One habit at a time, one small improvement daily. But patience is rare, so failure is common. Here's a hard truth most boys don't want to admit. Many want results without sacrifice. They want confidence without discomfort, money without struggle, respect without effort. They want the glow up but not the grind. They want success but not loneliness. They want strength but not exhaustion. Self-improvement demands pain before progress. And most boys quit the moment it hurts, because deep down, they weren't ready to suffer. Social media makes it worse. Boys compare their chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. They see young millionaires, perfect bodies, luxury lifestyles, and forget one thing. You don't see the failures, the boring days, the years of self-doubt. Comparison kills consistency. Instead of focusing on their own path, they measure themselves against edited lives. Slowly, they lose belief. Slowly, they stop trying. Another mistake is improving skills but ignoring character. You can build muscle. You can make money. You can learn high-value skills and still fail in life. Because self-improvement without character creates ego, not strength. True growth builds patience, integrity, self-control, self-respect. Without character, success collapses the moment pressure arrives. But the biggest reason most boys fail is simple. They quit when no one is watching. They're consistent when people praise them. Results are visible. Motivation is high. But growth happens when no one claps. No one notices. No one cares. Early mornings, lonely nights, silent discipline. Most boys aren't weak. They're just not consistent when it's boring. Now listen carefully. If you're on self-improvement and you consume more than you act, wait for motivation. Chase fast results. Compare yourself constantly. Quit when it gets hard. Then yes, you will fail too. But here's the good news. You don't need to be special to succeed. You just need to do what most people refuse to do. Act more than you consume. Stay disciplined even when motivation disappears. Improve slowly but consistently. Build character before confidence. Show up when no one is watching. Self-improvement isn't about becoming better than others. It's about becoming better than yesterday. And the moment you stop chasing motivation and start building discipline, you escape the 95%. So ask yourself honestly, are you improving for attention, or are you improving to become unstoppable? Because that answer decides whether you fail like most boys or rise above them.